Hello and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox for Teatime and Tarot. This is a daily tarot journal. It is a general reading, so it's not going to apply or resonate for everyone, but hopefully there's something here that's interesting or curious or helpful or entertaining that you can keep in your pocket to consider over the next few days. And if you should choose to apply it how you see fit, take what works for you, leave what doesn't. It's all up to you how you apply this for yourself, if you choose to apply it at all. Thank you for your time and attention. I appreciate that it is valuable, so thank you for sharing some of it with me. We are going to go ahead and begin with the Ace of Wands. This is the first card for today. So that's ignition, new beginning, fresh start, new motivation, new passion, new relationship, new interest that has been acknowledged or discovered or realized or accepted. And an Ace of Wands in Aries season, when the sun is in Aries, the wands are amplified. That's our passions, our motivations, and our behaviors, how we show up and behave and do what needs to be done to invest in what it is that we are seeking or creating. And then the next card we have here is the Eight of Wands. Okay, so a lot of activity. This is very swift moving energy, very fast moving energy. Again, it is wands, so it's our behaviors and the things that we do to support our decisions and the things that we decide to do, the things that we feel we'd like to do to seek fulfillment and manifestation. This could be travel, it could be a lot of communications. This also represents internet communications as well. So a lot of options that likely apply or opportunity that apply to this point of ignition with the Ace of Wands that has been realized. All right, so that's good. Options are a good thing, but again, amplified in Aries season, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel Aries season, it's a season of ignition and inspiration and excitement and flirting with possibility and seeing what works and exploring a little bit and trying things out and having a lot of ideas that you want to engage with. You want to do all of the things all right now and you want the results yesterday, but you don't have a chance to do anything about them until tomorrow. But it's also a season of sort of impatience and aggression, and you may be feeling pressured by all of this opportunity to apply to this wand, sort of a fear of missing out emotion. Like if you don't do it right now, then it's just, you're going to miss the chance, you're going to miss the opportunity. So we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands says, sit down, calm down, consider your options, review all of the decisions that you're making, all of the opportunities that you have before you burst in and rush in to action, because things can get tangled up when you act before thinking. The Four of Swords is saying, come to a space of mental calmness and mental stability and acuity so that you can make the right decision for you, not just for right now, but for the long term as well. So which one of these options is just for something to experience in the moment that you're not necessarily seeking to ground into future development, and which one of them need a little bit more careful application because it is something that you want to maintain and sustain and integrate into a longer term project. So take some time with the Four of Swords to rest, recuperate, come to a point of centeredness and review so you can put all of those priorities in order effectively for what your intentions are for this process. And then let's see, we have clarifying with the tarot stones. Four of coins. Okay, so Four of Coins is about material stability. So the four is the initial four corners of stability of your material world. And with the four, it's a point of stability, which is a great foundation to build upon. It is, the first four corners of the foundation. But with the Four of Pentacles, there can be a little bit of a scarcity mindset where you're afraid or you're not sure, excuse me, how much to invest into what you want to develop and how much to save in order to maintain that stability. I always liken the Four of Coins to a heartbeat. A heart expands and contracts consistently over time to sustain life. So again, resting with that Four of Swords in a very active and sort of hectic point of engagement will help to fortify and stabilize this Four of Coins here so that you can make effective and efficient and clear decisions about how you want to develop this in the future. If you get stuck in the mind frame of like, well, this is wonderful, this is exactly what I've been looking for with this Ace of Wands. I've been seeking to do this for such a long time. It's been, in the back of my mind, and now I have a chance to do it. But I have to make all of these decisions about how I'm going to do it. And I feel like if I don't do it right now, then I'm going to miss the chance forever. That's the Four of Coins. But I don't feel like I'm materially, I feel like if I invest what I have available in order to begin this, then I'm going to lose the stability that I have. And what if it doesn't work out? And what if so sort of caught in that space in between? So taking time with that Four of Swords is going to let you review all of your options, all of the resources and the stability that you have, so you can decide what is the most effective, responsible, and reasonable use of your resources in order to encourage the growth of this Ace of Wands and take advantage of some of these opportunities, and also maintain the stability that you already have in the Four of Coins. And then clarifying the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Coins. Okay, so that is your choices. Again, and it's coins, so it's in the material scope of your influence, what you're building, what you're creating, what you're maintaining external to you. Twos are related to choices, also related to the High Priestess, so checking in with your intuition, very important. That's going to sort of direct you along the path that you would like to go on and that you're sort of being called to go on, and then taking time with the intellectual body, with the mental body, and the Four of Swords to review and assess is going to help you to make the correct decision to apply to this Eight of Wands, all of these options that may be available for you right now. The Two of Coins in the traditional card, it's the sort of the juggler. He's juggling the two coins, trying to maintain a calm balance in the center while all of these things are in motion, and trying to make the right choice in the moment in order to maintain that fluid back and forth, maintaining balance. So what do you need to, with the Four of Coins, what do you need to maintain? What do you need to sustain? What are the responsibilities that you're bringing forward with you? What are the ones that you are letting go of and releasing in order to make room for the new options that are available then to be integrated into that system? So remaining adaptable, remaining fluid, and remaining in a sort of calm center of balance so that you can do that juggle to work with things as they come, and applying intuition to the choice as well as intellectual process that is in alignment with your motivation and your desires is all applicable there. And then clarifying the Four of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So again, this is another swift moving action. So taking time to review your options and prioritize with these Eight of Wands, and balancing with the Two of Coins and maintaining with the Four of Coins. Once you make your decision, then act on it. Okay, like you don't have to choose all of them right now. Take time to review, prioritize, and come to a point of stability that's going to support immediate action when you do make your decision. So don't swoop in too quickly with the Knight of Swords. The warning with the Knight of Swords is because it can be a little bit of reactionary, and move so swiftly that it does collateral damage in the perimeter of what it is that the knight is responding to. So just with the Four of Swords, you're pausing to do a perimeter check and to assess the situation. We just had that full moon in Libra, so assess the situation from like a bird's eye view and see how things are looking up, see which options you want to choose to act upon first in order to integrate and maintain stability. Okay, but take the time to relax and assess before you respond. It's dealing with some of that fear of missing out energy and impatience and aggressive response to enthusiastic potential that can be a bit tricky to navigate, especially in Aries season. At the bottom of the deck we have Death. So that is the card of Scorpio. A Scorpio may be influential or supportive to you, or in connection with you right now. But this is the transformation, sort of the end of cycles, a cycle, and getting ready to open up into a new cycle. So it's that space between. So the potential is the beginning of the new cycle that's available. But the shifting and the stability and the review and the response and what you want to welcome in and what you want to integrate or apply moving forward, you also have to consider the things that are over. Consider the things that need to be released in order to allow for those new things to be applicable and to be taken, advantage of and to be received. Some things need to be ended and acknowledged and released for all of this new to start to come into action. And then at the top of the deck, Two of Coins again. So that juggling, that calm center of balance, fluidity, adaptability, and what you're responsible for, what you're maintaining, what you're choosing to bring forward, what you're choosing to release, so that what time and circumstance and your own intention, which is this, turns up to offer to you, you then have space to integrate that in. Okay? So your decisions and checking in with your intuition, and then reviewing in the mental body. And then in the space between, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is the Ace of Cups is actually in this card. So there's a new opportunity for fulfillment being offered to Rose, but she's sitting here a little bit detached, a little bit withdrawn, in a little bit apathetic in the Four of Cups in the emotional center. So it's okay to check in with your emotional self and reconnect to your center. That's fine, that's healthy. It allows you to create stability, but don't turn in so long that you become completely detached and ineffectual to what is being offered to you, and sort of blind to the blessings that you've already received with the Three of Cups down here. So interesting. So with all of these options here and communications that are coming up with the Eight of Wands and your behaviors and what you're called to act upon, you may be feeling a little bit emotionally removed from it. Interesting. Okay, but have patience with yourself. Be kind to yourself. If this is something that you are excited about, the enthusiasm of a week ago was off the charts. If you've seen any of those videos, you can't have missed the level of my enthusiasm. And my tone today is a little bit different because I've come down from that sort of Aries hangover of all that initial fire and exuberance and excitement and potential that was opening up, and everything that was active and applied for me was definitely present, but I allowed my enthusiastic impatience to get everything started and do all of the things at once to burn me out before Aries season even really opened up. I think like the week before I was primed and ready and like supercharged to get things going, and I crashed. I got burnt up under that sun in Aries pretty early in the game. So I've had to sit with the Four of Swords, and I've had a little bit of the Four of Cups happening for myself as well. So self-care, be kind to yourself, come to a point of mental and emotional stability to allow you to feel safe and secure in your material stability while you're thinking about how to engage with all of these options and this inspiration that you have, and allowing that to be transformed at a little bit maybe of a steadier pace, and not with so much, not while everything's so hot, and you feel like you have to respond, otherwise you're going to miss the chance forever. Time keeps turning, opportunities keep rolling around. You don't have to choose all of them immediately right now. You choose what you can work with and what you feel applies, and what you want to instinctively and intuitively, what you want to work with. Because again, Aries is a season of trial and error. So what you choose, it doesn't have to be something that you're going to work with forever. It can be just something you want to explore out of curiosity for right now that may be a support for you even further down the road. So keep that in mind as well. And then we have, what's under transformation? Three of Pentacles is under transformation. Okay, so grounding this, going into Taurus season at the end of the month, likely. Three is the point of creation. Pentacles is the point of material stability and activity. And this is about collaboration and employing those inspirations in a way that manifests your efforts to things external to you. All right, so this isn't going to go away, and the options that you choose are going to support your development, because the Three of Coins is about the development of material manifestation. So the first stage of bringing something from the imaginary into the reality, the intangible into tangible. So don't fret. You're not going to miss everything forever. There is possibility and potential inherent within the process. So let's see, and the universe has my back. Oops, it's too many. What does the universe have my back have to say today? Let's see. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay, interesting. Okay, so if you're having any of those responses at the moment, take some time in the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups to sort of review and tap back into your stability and a calmer frame of mind. And then also consider seeking assistance, talking to someone, whether it be a friend, a family member, or a professional, a mentor or a practitioner, just someone that can help you process through why those are the responses that you're having in this time when you have this drive and passion and options to engage with, but you're feeling disconnected from them for some reason that you may not even be aware that why you're having that response. So to get to the heart or the core of why the attack, pain, fear, or judgment or separation has been triggered for you, that's the point where the transformation, understanding why that response has been engaged, can be a key to opening up to this transformation and moving into the next stage of evolution and understanding of yourself and what's possible for you moving forward. Okay, that is all that I have for today. I hope that was interesting or helpful or entertaining for you. Thank you so much again for your time and attention. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.